last link I have to the land of my birth.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, they only come in handy every so often. Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your...
Yeah, that was so weird. It had...
Actually, you know what? It could be because...
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings.
And that's not...
Not at all. Every Pyral Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person.
Huh? A human becoming an Archon? Is that even possible? You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then?
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy.
Pretty sure the Pyral Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyral Archon, the statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless... Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyral Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength...
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that... If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think he'll...
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning...
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to...
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston. Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlan can use that power. Wait! You can use it too? How? That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Wait, look behind you! Something's coming! What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to...
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's... Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the Chisleth Lord...
Oh, so it was just a friendly saurian.
Nope. That's a long-necked rhino. There's quite a few of them around here. And Toto's the friendliest, and he's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his eyes...
What does the crab...
That's an invitation. He's offering us...
Paimon's not so oh, good point. Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using, Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other Saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the... You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot.
That's true, especially considering his size.
Sure. Time to go.
Rise!
Into the wind.
faster. Oh.
Let's finish this back.
One with nature. I will have order.
Life goes on. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Go Bishop down!
The wind knows me. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
All right, you act.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Quake! Order guide you.
One with nature. A fateful offering.
Rise! Aerial assault! Gotcha! Crumble!
Fuse is lit!
Love life. Orders given. Orders received.
14!
Ooh, pretty.
How about this?
Hydraulic jump! Here come the fireworks!
Rise! The tide I will have order!
Into the wind.
War's over.
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
Show me your courage!
Fuse is lit!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Stick around! Out of the way, you get blown away!
Into the wind.
Order guide you!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Crumble!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Objective reprise!
A fateful offering.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Rise!
Guys.
That didn't count!
Into the wind.
Crumble! Rise!
Fire hazard!
One with nature.
I will have order! Crumble!
Wheel of life.
Here comes the fireworks!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
This is order. Quake!
Rise.
Fuse is lit!
Into the wind! One with nature!
Crumble!
Fire hazard!
The wind knows me.
Life goes on.
What do we have here? We made it! I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but... I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine!
What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
Take it down a notch, alright?
You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Alright. I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh, they went to join teams with...
Huh. So you're saying you've been ditched. That might give them an advantage during the team stage. But it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition...
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy.
So they're here too. Whoa, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage?
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Nat. Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with it. Resisting the abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which...
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take...
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone...
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time.
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you...
Fine by me. But doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
There's a world of difference between that and... I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
Oh, you mean us? You're right! 2 is definitely better than 1!
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan...
Hearing you say that does... Still, teams rarely contain more than one...
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign...
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natlan.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got...
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains, and...
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Night. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to...
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome...
Mualani, you're back! We were just...
Everything settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually. Your reputation...
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrim...
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These 2 travelers are very interested in the
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. She's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure...
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also this is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the...
Oh, so there's another purpose.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what...
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battle. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which couldn't...
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire. Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to...
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited... Dill, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know...
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight. It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded...
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much...
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an...
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeat...
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person.
Because every victory is a building block...
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, that's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of work. No one fights alone. That is what we believe.
This all sounds
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning. Danger is always present. But together, not to mention, the abyss isn't an...
I've actually fallen in battle myself. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the...
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means. We call this realm the Night Kingdom. A mysterious, liminal space.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the...
Then releasing you from your time out is good.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty...
If you're done arguing, you're... It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As you...
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment, family and friends included. Which means you both get in on it. Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local specialties. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous. Even if it does, speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now.
Wait, isn't that a little...
Nah, Kanichi and How are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along with... What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina? You don't have to worry about tomorrow.
I know. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to...
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. So stop beating yourself up over other people's opinions. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Wyub. Trust me, Kachina. The Wyub see...
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take a few punches. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement?
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... What if I don't even make it through the team?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on your feet. Run into someone you can't beat, and we'll face... I know you've never tasted victory, but you trust...
Alani, I trust you. I still don't know why the Wyub chose me to inherit an ancient name, but... I can't be the only bear who's ever felt...
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears managed to honor its meaning. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now. Shattered by defeat in battle.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you, too!
No. It should be the other way around. But still... Thanks, you guys. I'll win this time for sure. I won't... Oh, right. I should eat something.
Nice to see your game face back, Kachina.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only see how she has a lot to learn, so...
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hardworking she is. We can already tell she's a wonderful person.
Take it easy. You're getting tears in...
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a
That's true. But she definitely...
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented. She just needs that one decisive win to convince... And I have a feeling this is the one. This could be the win that finally gives...
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was just born confident.
Mualani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each...
Wow, that's a...
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's all. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to fight alongside Kachina.
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are, too. Hey, a little more confidence, please? Paimon's always there to cheer you on.
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm totally fine. Really, I promise. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some exercise. Wanna be nice and loose for the tournament tomorrow.
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay?
If only we had a friend who never oversleeps.
Alright, fine. I'll make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though. Maybe we can help her out with her training. She did say she wanted to learn from us. Not that Paimon's gonna be doing much of the teaching.
So nervous.
This one, and then this one here. This work? Yeah, it'll work.
Oh, fizzled out.
Kachina!
Oh, it's you two. I just finished training with Mualani. What's up?
Well, you worked so hard to introduce us to Natlan, we wanted to return the favor.
Wow, you guys are exactly like Kachina described. No wonder she's already your biggest fan. Guess I should make myself scarce, though. Kachina was the one who helped you out all day, so I don't want to intrude on your secret teachings.
Huh? What do you mean? Observation?
Yeah, the person who hits the hardest isn't always the one who wins.
Oh, I think I get it. You're saying, fight smarter, not harder. Having the strength to win is just as important as knowing the right strategy.
Atta girl, Kachina! Exploit your opponent's weaknesses while maximizing your own strengths, and you're sure to find opportunities to turn the tides in your favor.
You're right. I just need to focus. When I get nervous, I forget to assess the situation. Mind sticking around a little longer, Mualani? I want to try.
Sure.
Thanks for taking the time to teach me, you two. I won't let you.
Just give it your best shot.
Morning, Traveler. Morning, Paimon.
Looks like everyone's here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you!
How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me a headache.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's on time, and do I get a thank you, a how?
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless.
Alright, moving on. How did you sleep last night?
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was great. I fell asleep.
That's good to hear. Maybe you handle stress.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat something?
A little. Didn't want to overdo it.
Oh no! We were so busy focusing on the tournament we forgot to buy something!
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary. I'll treat you to something even better once...
Attention everyone! The tournament is about to begin! All contestants proceed to the venue. I repeat, all contestants proceed to the venue.
Well, I'd say more, but that's our cue. The opening ceremony is what kicks everything off. You should be able to see Kachina and me from the stands. We're counting on you to cheer us on.
Don't you worry! Paimon's gonna cheer so loud, you'll hear it across the stadium!
Thanks, you two. I'll be sure to keep an ear out.
Well, we should get going. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye!
Attention everyone! The tournament's about to begin. All spectators, please take your seats.
Oh, that's our cue! Wow, we've definitely never witnessed a competition of this scale before. Let's go in once you...
Don't worry. I always win anyway.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize, the right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage. Before advancing, each team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and defeat in combat. Departure from the contest grounds and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena, blazing fire in hand. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one... After many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rank... Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers the...
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
So that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does... Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that conclusion? Yeah, but it would be kinda rude to bother her. We should wait for a better time.
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Chaska! Chaska!
Yeah, cool girl! Do it!
Kick their butts!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. This seems pretty quiet around here. Looks like we get to ease ourselves into combat today. Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about avoiding other teams. Anyone that crosses our path can kiss their chances goodbye.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team matches are...
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all.
Ooh, a fire tower. And an unoccupied one from the looks of it. Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company!
All right, Gina, let's finish this fast.
Looks like we've done ourselves an easy start. Perfect timing. We've got to fight to generate contending fire in the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all, loser gets lost. Out of the way! That was quick.
We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan. Really? Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Off we go.
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
It's part of the tournament. If you can't handle a few monsters, how are you supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves. Your skills aren't half bad. But I think I've got a good grasp of what you can do. Sorry, but not everyone can make it till the end. Your run ends here!
Check this out! Best of luck!
Nicely done, Kachina!
We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead. Mulani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win.
I knew someone would show up. Hand over the sacred fire and no one gets hurt.
Would you look at this? 2 favorites for the win. Itzna and Unkunga have run into each other. Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
Stick around.
This mountain is huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there? It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there. We made it! Great work, Kachina. Glad I could help.
An empty tower.
Show me your courage.
We're too late.
Darn it. So close.
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Ian-san from the Collective of Plenty, certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
Right here.
Pay more attention to my surroundings.
Our team captain Tuck should keep a better lookout next.
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me.
Every minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Hold it right there. That fire is mine. In your dreams, I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
They're going at it.
Let's hope it's one of the good fellas. Here comes the night. Hey, let's work together. That's what I do. Let's go.
Finish
this next time.
Clear the area! We've collected enough sacred fire.
Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait, there's a spirit way over there. We can ride it back.
We really lucked out.
Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Milani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior.
Oh, those were some steep curves.
You're not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spiritway surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear.
If your team has gathered enough fire,
Congratulations, Mualani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've successfully...
Amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
keep it up, Mualani!
Kachina! Mualani!
Kachina! Mualani! Kachina! Mualani!
You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a close. We'll draw names to determine the individual. After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both the best.
You two are assigned to different lounge areas. If you'll follow me, please, Kachina.
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time. Just calm down.
Hold it right there. This is the contestants' lounge.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us.
Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance to the next stage. Fight us!
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. A loss is a loss. And you, don't just stand there. Get security over here now.
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened...
Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon! What are you doing here?
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden, these guys... You're not bullying Kachina on our watch.
Thanks, you guys. I don't know your names. But if you really want to face me, it has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming matches. I don't want to let my...
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves...
What up?
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
No, thanks to you. To be honest, I totally blanked out just now. I had... Right. I'll show them what I'm made of.
That sounds more like it. You...
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of...
Some people are so obsessed with glory. They can't even bear the idea of I hope you don't let him get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. The team stage ended, well...
I won't lose to you. Not when so many people are I really want to earn a spot in the Night Ward.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin!
Shabam! Drilling down!
You can do better! That's more like it. Again!
Better grip!
I actually lost.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone.
That's one down!
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get.
And you...
You don't recognize me? Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines. Either way, once we face off, you... Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm... Room for improvement. Missed your chance. It's time to get serious.
I'm fine. I've got to turn this around and fast. Wait, maybe I can try climbing that stone pillar. I should be able to catch her that way. Yeah. Clear the area! Try this on for size. She's strong. I can't rush this. Just like the Traveler said, I need to observe my opponent and look for an opportunity. It's not just about who hits the hardest.
Come on, Kachina, you can do it!
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. I take back what I said before our match. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you, you'll forge your own miracles.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short break.
Thanks for cheering me on, you two.
You were great out there! You faced a lot of impressive competitors, but they never stood a chance!
I don't think I did too shabby either. I've never gotten...
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Moalani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. Based on your score, it looks like you'll make it to the Night Warden Wars if you win your But, your final opponent...
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so... Well, but I want...
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched against, but we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss, so... I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
I'll do my...
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose...
You mean one of us is destined to win? I'll be happy no matter who wins. And I know you feel the same way, Kachina. So, Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you after the match.
I've been training so long for this. And Moalani's help, so thanks for believing in me. I'll...
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Moalani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Moalani, this one's mine!
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Conchita! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been... Put your hands together for our victors as we welcome... With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty. With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kimungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Conchita of the Children of Echoes!
Over here, Kachina! I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlan shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth and crush the abyss! Seize victory and glory for Natlan!
As you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. She really has grown into a formidable competitor. She deserved that win. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so why don't I show you around now?
Sure! What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experienced, powerful companions to take the lead. I'm sure the glory always comes with a risk. If victory was she's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? The people of the Springs live alongside the Kaholasaurs. Our tribe is an ideal spot for some R&R.
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild...
Hey, first come, first served. You snooze, you lose, Kinich.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon, feel free to stop by if you ever have time.
Yeah, thanks!
Alright, let's pack up and head out.
for now, but friends are forever.
Come.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come. I will have order. Quake.
Time for a light show.
Brings a smile to my face.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
How about this? Take a seat.
Go. Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Fire hazard!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Tour's over.
Stick around.
Watch this!
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Watch this! You'll put up a good fight.
Feel the split!
Let's finish this next time.
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud! The wind knows me.
Forget it.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Crumble! This is order.
A festive reprise!
Orders given. Orders received. Go.
One with nature. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Order guide you. Quake!
Time for a light show!
One with nature.
Wheel of life. Fast.
The wind knows me.
Fire hazard!
One with nature.
I will have order. Rise! Quake!
Time for a light show!
Into the wind.
Go.
Crumble!
Fire hazard!
One with nature. Time to go.
Order guide you. Quake!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Time for a light show!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Go Bishop down!
Time to go. One with nature. Time to go. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
Crumble!
I will have order.
Rise!
Wheel of Life. Opening box of Adeptatrix.
Fire hazard! Up and away! What do we have here?
Quake!
Time for a light show!
Into the wind.
Life goes on.
One with nature.
Rise!
Fire hazard!
Into the wind.
Quake!
One with nature.
Crumble! This is order.
Fuse is lit!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Rise.
Quake!
One with nature.
Fire hazard!
The wind knows me.
there's something in here.
Show me your moves!
Quake!
One with nature.
You're pretty good.
Let's hope we put up a good fight. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
The Tide Rider! Let's finish this next time.
This. Take a seat.
Ooh, let me open it.
Tide rises!
Into the wind. One with nature.
A fateful offering.
we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochiku Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza, the hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits.
Wait, you want us to...
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get chick. Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you?
Were you taking these two to the hot springs? That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the... They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage.
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for... Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing?
Rule?
There's a rule about bathing?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, a few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an unwritten rule. All out. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that...
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't...
Relax.
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhouse...
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! You need...
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at them. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Lili Uo, Kayu...
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just... During battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an... The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organ.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no...
That's normal. She never talks about her. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us...
See, I told you the chief would agree.
Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful today.
Oh, Mulan, you're back.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you...
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became... She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge... Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea, too. So, you want in?
Of course. How could you even think of pulling... I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come...
Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests, for these artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones, if you ask me. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mool.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you.
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high-temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my... I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank you!
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines to bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not—
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to swim. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or—
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do so.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is... Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long.
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows? In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth... Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring...
Mualani!
We're here to help!
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks, too. I say we get enough for...
I'm not... Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't...
Yeah, that works, too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope this...
Well, if it isn't Mualani...
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win.
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order.
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right. Keep this between us for now.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news!
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's...
All right.
Wow, that was amazing!
All in a day's work.
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets. I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious.
All right, that should be everything.
Let me see... Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never... So, send her my...
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water on block...
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the boat. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff!
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something up. So, what do you think?
It looks amazing!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so... Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to...
I see. Well, this could actually be a good... Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep. Paimon. Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party.
Why now?
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani? What's going on?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can...
One moment. I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it better, Hang in there. We're here to help. Off we go.
Carving wave! Fire hazard!
Let's round them
Fallen
up!
leaves, adorn my night!
The tide ride! Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the abyss. Destroy them!
The fuse is lit!
This is order.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Time for a light show!
Let's round them up!
Quake!
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no... Let's go ask Amina. She'll... Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon. An abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows the only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Of course! We can't do... On behalf of the people of the Springs.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Crumble! Order guide you.
Fire hazard!
One with nature.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Thank goodness you were here.
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Out of the way or get blown away! I will have order. Crumble!
Wheel of life. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Into the wind.
Time for a light show.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Order guide you. Right!
Let's shred, Sharky! Guys!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
A festive retreat!
I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be hard on your tribe.
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! They're coming from that direction! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Need a surfboard?
Crumble!
Fire hazard!
Into the wind!
Carving wings! Oh! Orders given. Orders received. Wheel of life.
The wind knows me.
This is order.
As one with wind and cloud! Time to go.
Atea, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mulani. And Atea.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured. Quick,
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't...
Wait, no! This was meant to be a surprise.
For me.
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one... And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told...
Forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help...
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Atea! Atea! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to death just now.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make...
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears. That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh?
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would...
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken...
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open. Let's head back for now.
Follow the wind.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature, none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want...
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishment.
All right!
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious... Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's Traveler, did something happen? Both of you...
I guess I should've... I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself, it's because... Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I wanted to believe you were at...
You want to know something? Recovery, death... To me, the two aren't all that... You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals, but... I lived with regret for a long time. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength seeing you out there... It made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the...
Good. Oh, And if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still... It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to... Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my...
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the... Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
Wherever... In this world I roam. Carry memory. Of my... This blade.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot spring. Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She kept yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so... now...
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so...
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight...
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she...
Kachina fell in... But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection...
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time.
Exactly. She deserves to hold...
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seemed like... Think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning... not that Paimon wants them to be in it...
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a but through our long history of fighting the Abyss. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. That's right. Khaenri'ah suffered greatly during that, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge, surging. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss is designed. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to...
Every battle, every sacrifice is impossibility, duty, unavoidable burden. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for our... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going...
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi, you here?
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the...
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina...
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on?
This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you.
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's—
Calm down, Mualani.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must—
Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different—
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always— We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slip—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who—
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been— To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrim—
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But
no,
even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends, so...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have— Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I believe she did. Let's go.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubted. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the—
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to— Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your— Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I— But please, Hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now considering the recent attack on your tribe. I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our if we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we...
If we compare the two choices, the former... Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Say...
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I...
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer, and the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person, but with your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose...
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Night Wind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared?
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Weiter. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be here.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly... Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be... I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's high... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know...
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other... Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life... If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire, but that's not...
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire, the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our... The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little.
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the... So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining...
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that... All we can do is support...
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, The old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared.
No. We're running out of... The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very... When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence. Kinich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you...
Yes, but... Natlan's strength has never rested so... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll...
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong. What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then!
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill-seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
Time to go. Time to go.
That's Weiter, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Weiter. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to
Rescue her? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, the nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is...
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Weiter. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose...
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Weiter? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a danger. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you...
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people...
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her, but let's get back to business. Weiter, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fish.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this...
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for...
Vichama?
Well, he's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Cheer.
Fuse is lit! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
All right.
Let's hope you
finish
put up a
this
good
fast.
fight. Into the wind. Time to go.
Here come the fireworks.
Wind strike.
Boom!
I will have order. Rise.
Time for a light show.
One with nature.
Rise. Let's finish this.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Crumble. This is order. To quake.
One man's stone is another man's gem.